a major public marker to come out in the next week or so for everyone to see, and that marker must solidify the beliefs and the things and the teachings that I've been putting forward and others. And it needs to be public, and it needs to have absolutely no chance of being related to anything else. The marker is for us, and we need to see it. I don't care what the marker is. You hear me? I don't care what it is. You pick it. But we need to see it. Anything. You know what we're waiting for. Give it. We've done our part. To the hundreds of thousands that'll see this over the coming weeks, we want something. There has to be something. And I know that after this live goes out, you're going to see it, and the right people are going to see it, and they're going to pass this message up the chain. And when it does get up the chain, decide on something. Don't care what it is. But it happens now. And if it's not going to happen, and we're unable or unwilling to comply with my request, then I need to know that you're not going to comply. And then I'll know. But I'm not going to continue to do this without some sort of proof to the masses. You guys have to understand that I only have hundreds of thousands of followers. And I know the group, I know, but I don't reach millions. Okay? So you literally have millions of people out there right now not knowing what's going on. And it's been this way for a very long time. And it's not right. And it's going to change. We don't care if there's a delay in getting Trump back into office, but we need to know that there is a plan, and we need to not just know anymore that there's a plan. We don't want to just hear that there's a plan. We don't want to be, look this way, look at this post, look at that post, look at this post, look at that post, look what Q said, look what this one said, look what that one said, look what that one said, look what Phil said, look what this one said. Enough. Enough. I don't want to be told where to look. I don't want to tell people where to look anymore. I will do that as long as I need to, as long as I am able to tell all of these people that this is still happening. Now, I was told there was going to be public arrests in October, and this was Red October. We need to see it. We must see it. And soon. Because it matters. Show everybody what I know. Show them. Do it. I know it already. I'm one person. I think I've done enough to deserve my request. I want everyone here listening to me today to see it. Something. I don't care what. Pick something. Just make sure it's public, and make sure it's something that we have been anticipating. Anything. If the rest of the main plan is still weeks away or months away, fine, whatever. But show us. Do it. I've sacrificed a lot for this cause. I've sacrificed a lot for this country. I think I deserve an ask. And I think it'll also reassure a lot of the people now that I made this ask public. I could have did this privately. Everyone knows that. But now that I made this ask public, I mean, shit. I even titled my live tonight, The Arrests, because I wanted to gain as many people into this live as I possibly could to hear me ask publicly in a live for something to happen. I don't care what it is, but it has to happen now. And I think I deserve that much for everything I've done for you guys. I want all my followers and all my viewers and all my subscribers and all my customers and all my enrollees on PSI and all my, start and everything. I want everyone to realize that our mission, my mission, will continue on well beyond the events that are set to take place. We've all made a lot of friends in this movement. We're going to continue to be together. We are never going to separate. We're always going to use discernment. We're always going to bounce ideas off of each other. And nothing is ever going to change that now. We're not going to fall back into Facebook and the fake news, and we're not going to do that. We have our news sources now. We're never going to break up our group, so to speak. There's always going to be a Philizon. There's always going to be a Phil Silver. There's always going to be a PhilGodleski.live. There's always going to be a live stream happening. So we're not going anywhere, right? But I'm not saying, I don't want anybody to take what I'm saying the wrong way tonight. I want people that are listening to me to realize that I'm going to be here no matter what. And even though I put kind of a call out there tonight for the powers that are to do something, that doesn't mean if they don't do it, I'm going to shut everything down and you're never going to see me again. It's not going to happen. I'm still going to be here. And, we're going to look at our history, and we're going to look at our future, and we're going to look at current events, and we're going to look at, everything happening around the world. And I truly believe that I'm most likely going to be doing that the rest of my life. I really do. This is my gig. Rush started with one of these. Look where he got, right? So I'm not going anywhere. So I don't want anybody to think that if nothing happens here and there's not a public display of reassurance, that Phil's just going to hang up the D-Live and the basketball jerseys and I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm going to be here for as long as everybody needs, and we'll get through anything together. But as far as this movement goes, and as far as the Great Awakening goes, let's go. Let's go now. Show us. Show us something. Most of those guys don't know what they're talking about. You just blabble on and alive. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're saying. They don't know. They know nothing at all. Oftentimes they're regurgitating what somebody else already said weeks or months ago. They don't know what they're doing. Then you have people that do know what's going on, and even the people that do know what's going on don't have enough people following them for this to be big enough. We can't make this big enough. There's not enough time, and there's no way we can make this big enough. And I know I'll have this one do this one do that, this one do that, this one do that. I know you spread it out and you get a bunch of people listening different, and I get that, the personality, I get it. But that was my idea, if you don't remember. So I'm not going against that. But what I am saying is we need to be shown. Just show us. Give us something. A little tidbit. And everyone will forever be grateful for that.